What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. As you can see, we are fabricating claims and building up our spy network on Portugal and, of course, on Genoa at the same time. We are going to go ahead and improve our relations with Tuscany, as you can see here. In the meantime, we have a variety of rebel factions that are most likely about to uprise. We'll have to do our best to ensure they do not fall. Dejared here is our vassal. They are a tribal federation. Because we did enforce our religion, these two provinces should become Protestant in time. But of course, they are not going to like me for, for the short term. Now, of course, changing their religion is more of a long-term goal. We don't have any free colonists. We have lost the Siege of Calais. And we might have to go ahead and take it back quite soon. And in the meantime, as I stated, we are preparing for a war against Portugal, which should occur January of 1629, so may as well send our troops over right now. And that way we'll be able to hit the ground running. We only have 9 ships in our fleet, or at least our military fleet. Don't get me wrong, we have 138 light ships. But really our actual military ships, we have 5 light ships, which aren't very good in the open ocean, and we have 4 heavies, and they're probably early Carracks. Like, oh my goodness. Right now we have the ability to construct galleons. It might be in our best interest to upgrade those. You know what? Might as well. Well, you know what? I am losing money. And I'm not losing money. I'm in debt. So I think I'm going to save my ducats for the time being. Okay, I'm going to take the prestige hit. Only looked like my prestige went up and not down. Only because I didn't want to lose military power. We have the Mutapan separatists here in Moravia. I do believe they did spawn in my area, but because they're in Moravia, I don't have military access. We now have 3 missionaries because we're the defender of the faith, which is quite nice. It'll help us convert more and more of our provinces to the one true faith, which will ensure that we have less uprisings in the near future. Or at least that's the goal. We are going to go ahead, fabricate a claim. And I believe we do have the ability to declare war. Most likely on their capital of Lisboa. Going to be fabricating on Genoa because there is a estuary. Recall 1 diplomat. We should be ready to go. Let's figure out who our advisor is. We still have a commandant, even though he is 60 years old. We should easily be able to take out Portugal, especially when they don't have any allies. And here we are. Take Lisboa. And it looks like they have a variety of forts. Shouldn't be too hard to take out. Looks like one of my units here is lacking a general. I'm curious. I released this entire nation in 1 peace deal. Am I able to take everything over in 1 peace deal? Most likely not, and I'm going to cry. Nope! That is life. And it's going to tell me I can't core here. No, I can. That's nice. Most likely going to do something like this. I want to prevent them from having any, coastal areas. 97 aggressive expansion, 310 administrative power. That's fine. These 100 units are going to have to go to battle quite soon. 18,000 and 16,000. I don't know why I said 100. Moving on in. Might as well have a quick skirmish in the dry lands. Taking out whomever we can. Don't want any unrest. We're going to send 100 ducats. And where are you? Bata Joe's is where you're retreating. We'll send you here, and you over there. We have another missionary available, and we do have adult baptism. giving us 1% missionary strength. Hopefully we can wipe out the Portuguese, but most likely they'll retreat once again. And into Porto, but no. They're gonna get away. Okay, we can invest in new ideas, but I think I'm gonna save for national sovereignty and merchantmen. Our emperor is god-awful, and our heir isn't much better. But I think I am going to go ahead and make our king into a general. That way we can kill him off. He is loose lips and obsessive perfectionist. We want positive traits, not negative traits. And I am going to go ahead and create one more general just because I can. Still don't have any siege, but that's fine. I was hoping to get a little bit of siege. And while I have the extra diplomat not doing anything, I'm going to improve relations with Austria. Right now, we only have positive 28. That can move all the way up to positive 100. I might need a diplomat for this. I am going to improve our trust to 100. That way, they trust me utterly. I do believe Austria is going to be my ally for the rest of the game. And we're most likely going to declare war on Genoa and Savoy quite soon. We should still be gaining some positive ducats per month. Only 14 that's not very much, but it'll have to do. Hopefully this province should fall quite quickly. Now Lisboa is our war goal, so we don't have any positive ticking war score just yet. We're most likely going to head after Spain. Or, excuse me, Portugal one more time. I'm Spain. Okay, Coimbra has fallen. We are heading into the mountains. This is probably going to be a very bad fight to be in. There's no way Portugal can run away. But I would rather have overwhelming odds before we do anything crazy. A lot of cores have finished, which means a lot of unrest should fall as well. Moving on in... Certainly going to have them attack me. That was a lot easier. That way, we're fighting in the dry lands and not the mountains. They're going to get absolutely wiped. Moving over to wherever we can. And then we're all going to hit Lisboa at one time. As soon as we have 25 spy network, we should be able to go ahead and, you know, create another claim on Genoa quite soon. Only because we can. We're going to hit them before they have the chance to, you know, regroup. Going to take out a lot of manpower. You're going to head into Lisboa. You are going to take over Algarve. You're going to head into Lisboa. These units should be stack wiped any moment now. I guess not. Okay, this is the moment. Now they've finally been stack wiped. We would like a general with a siege, and I believe he is already there. Now, the reason why I'm taking the islands is primarily because I don't see... Well, let me make sure I don't see any overseas provinces, and I do not. I'm taking the islands because that way we won't need to take them later. We're going to lose some loyalty, and that's fine. I don't want to lose any mercantilism. Had I have lost 3 mercantilism, that would have been 300 diplomatic power. Siege of Shanghai. Looks like they've finally moved back. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to handle them on our own, so let's send some units down. Luckily, we have a variety of transport ships. They don't need to be here, but we'll send a few up closer. We'll send you to the Canaries. And all of this area should actually be quite fine, primarily because they are Protestant, so I don't expect to see any uprisings anytime soon. We'll fabricate our other claim on Genoa. Let's go with Corsica. And recall you and end our war here with Portugal. I am going to take all of their money. I might humiliate them, but it doesn't look like I have that opportunity. My very first goal is take all their money, only 143, so not much. I want to take their islands. I absolutely want to take Lisboa, I want to take Porto, and I want to take a few other provinces as well, but it might be a little challenging to do just that. I could take another one, but I don't think I'm going to bite off more than I can chew. And once again, I don't think I can vassal them, only because 4 other provinces would be a little bit too much. Yep, and that's exactly what I thought. So we are going to take all of their money, war reparations, take their 2 islands. And I would like to take, if we took all of their castle provinces, that would mean they can't do all that much either. You know what? This is exactly what I'm going to take. But then that looks weird. I don't know. I mean, it's fine, I guess, sieging down one of their provinces. That's fine. 310 administrative power, 97 aggressive expansion, with a variety of countries that I don't care about. So that's all good. Don't need this castle here. Looks like they built another. We are going to go ahead and 100% going to improve autonomy, only because I don't want to have to deal with any uprisings, and I guarantee you they would have appeared. And I'm not too worried about losing any income. Well, none of these provinces make income for right now. And we are converting more and more counties to the Protestant faith. We have a free advisor slot. I would like to go ahead and recruit my statesman once again. Very, very cheap. Not only do we have a diplomat, but the statesman would be our best option. Age 33, age 34. Let's go with our diplomat. And we are still making money even though we are in debt. Ooh. The theologian is preventing a lot of uprising, so I think we'll keep you for the time being. And where do we stand now? Let's go into our coalition map mode. A variety of nations hate me, whether it's Morocco, Portugal, Tunisia. France, on the other hand, has some aggressive expansion, and Genoa has a little bit of aggressive expansion as well. I think we're going to hit Genoa. Certainly going to take a base tax. We have 2 diplomats. Looks like the Commonwealth is getting quite powerful. They have rivaled me. The Ottomans, on the other hand, have not rivaled me. But I would like to take Jerusalem. I would like to take Mecca. Well, I want to have all of Africa quite soon as well. But first things first, I need to repay these massive loans. I think I do want a Master of Mint. We need to have the clergy and the nobility like me again. So we'll go ahead and... we can't give them those just yet. Nobility. Give you to the nobility. Vizcaya to the nobility. And moving on into France. Nabord to the clergy. We have to ensure that their influence doesn't get too high. And let's take a look. Okay, everybody is quite satisfied. Their influence is a little high, but not nearly as much, had I been anticipating. Okay, and we have a variety of, still a variety of rebel factions. We might have to do our part quite soon. We'll send some troops down to Western Africa. And very soon we are going to have to take over these Mutapan separatists. 1 corruption. I definitely don't want any stability reductions. And it would be quite nice to have a Master of Mint, but I don't believe I'm going to do that just yet. And as soon as I can, I will begin fabricating... well, if I declared war on Kazembe, they are allied with Lunda, I should be able to take over all of these in one go. And you know what? I think I'm going to... I could also declare war on Brittany. Ooh. I'm not too sure what I want just yet. Looks like Brittany... just a colonial overlord. Allied with Nassau and Liege. I don't know what I want to do. Austria has come to our aid, which is quite nice. If I vassalized Brittany, and then I went to war with France, I could return a variety of provinces to Brittany, and I would be the lawful owner, which would be quite nice as well. And I would be able to have this much-wanted province of Calabar. And we have an extra missionary, might as well put him to work. But really my primary goal would be to have more of this trade node. And I understand that the primary contender here is Genoa. 15%, I could easily wipe them off the face of the earth. They only have 3 provinces, not much at all. But they are allied to Hungary and Savoy. Savoy would put up quite a tough fight. I could force them to return some territory to Ferrara, though I don't know if I need that. I guess we'll figure out what we're going to do quite soon. Obviously, I want to take over Genoa. I don't believe we're going to have any uprisings here. Does DeJared still absolutely hate me? We are going to need to improve our relations. Might as well make that happen quite soon. Go into our subjects. They went from 100% Liberty Desire down to 96. So it is slowly coming into our favor. And you know what? My truce with Portugal won't be until 1645. And looks like one of our provinces has just finished up. We're going to send another colonist over to Lenji. I'd like to go ahead and connect these 2 borders. And I want to take over these Mutapan separatists. And I might have to get some military access, but you know what? That's probably not going to happen either. Yeah. Can I declare war on you? No. I could build up our spy network. And I think I might. And I'll build up our spy network on one of these provinces as well, whether either Lunda, Kanogisha, Kazambe, or Congo. France is threatening our trade superiority. That's fine. We are not in a war. I could just lower the amount of army maintenance I'm spending, but it looks like we are going to have some uprisings here in Sorora, even though we can't improve the autonomy. So we might have to send some troops down. And we are converting more and more provinces. What I would do to have another missionary... I mean, if we went ahead and we looked at some of these provinces, the reason why they're so upset... I mean, well, let's find something with... Wari here. Now, Wari does have the potential to go to a... colonial province. The overextension and the non-accepted culture is primarily the only reason. I could go ahead and go into my local autonomy map mode, improve the autonomy in a variety of these provinces, and that way it should drop quite substantially. At least the amount of unrest. I don't want to have to deal with this. But we do have enough money, at least for the time being. Might as well. A lot of unrest here, but that should go away quite soon. And if I improve... No, I'm not going to improve autonomy. Let's go to our Rebel Uprising map mode. The Moroccan Separatists should have 29 if we plant some troops in Melilla and Tangiers. This should go down quite substantially. At least that's the plan. And there goes a lot of overextension as well. And really the only province now is Sorora. We went from 29,000 up to 10,000 rebels. So very, very nicely handled. Our Theologian is doing some very nice work. -2 unrest. You know, it could be quite nice to get local traditions for another -2 unrest. But, you know, I think I'll be fine just improving autonomy for the time being. Okay, we have a lot of other provinces that are slowly dissipating. Let's go to Mzab. We can't actually improve your... I wonder. We can't actually improve autonomy, so that will be fine for now. We could plant some troops here, get that to dissipate. What about Tunisian separatists? We are going to have to deal with you quite soon. And we are going to pause the game, put a cut in here. Thank you all so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day. And as always, I'll see you in our next adventure.